Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to use eye tracking on your Apple iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. It's also possible with every smartphone out there from Apple or by Apple, which have a true depth camera and a LiDAR scanner. So it runs iOS 18 and it can be used with eye tracking. Eye tracking is really cool because if you are handicapped a little bit, that you cannot move your fingers, your hand, and so on, it's really good to operate your operation system by using your eyes. Really cool. Let's perform this. First step is we go to settings, of course, settings. Then we go to accessibilities. Then we search for eye tracking. Here it is, eye tracking. And then you can see the eye tracking allows us to control our device using just our eyes. The iPhone should be on a stable surface about 30 centimeters away from our face, of course. That means stand it in front of you, maybe on a tripod or something else, or on a stand, and then you can start with this edit and installation process. But first, the settings. We have here the possibilities of smoothing. So we can make the smoother point movement edit. It increase the value, made it decrease the pointer responsibilities. And we have snap to item. Snap to item means that if I move the cursor around the screen and there is an app or a button or something else where I can interact with, that means it snaps into it and then we stay there, let it rest, and after this it will activate this action, for example. So snap to item. You do not have to do this, but it is a good additional thing, I think. And we can zoom on keyboard keys. If we are going to we have to use a keyboard, of course, then it will zoom into a little bit, and then you can much easier control what letter or what number you like to write. And then auto hide. Auto hide is that it will automatically hide, and the dwell control. With dwell control, keeping our gaze still for a specific duration will perform a selected dwell action. To customize, we go to the dwell control settings within the assistive touch, of course. So you can make then threads. So you can go on the left, upper side, right, left, and so on. And then will be an action after you face over this place. And this you can edit before, you can program this. So now let's start the eye tracking. The eye tracking is now in a setup process. So I am now navigating this dot, what I'm going to see on the screen. In this moment, the true depth camera is now scanning my face and of course scanning my eyes, where the eyes are looking, and that should be of course on the dot which is shown now on the screen. And after this we can start with the navigation through the iOS 18. So we are ready, and now we are in, and of course we can start to navigate. You see, go up and down, up, right, left. For example, we go to or left upper side. For example, the left upper side is to ReEdit. So that means if we place the iPhone to another place, we have to set up this again. This is a good example now. And for this, we go on the left upper side, let our eyes rest there a little bit, and then we can make a new setup process. After this, a lot of trouble is fixed, and you can start again with that. So after this small setup, we are back in business and we can start to navigate through the iOS. Oh, here we are. We can go up, down, up, down. And for example, we go now here what's going on? Weather. Let's go to weather. Here, the weather in Berlin. What's up in Berlin? It's a little bit tricky. Okay, here we are. No? I opened that thread now, and I can look what's going on, and I can navigate through the complete iOS. Really cool feature, of course. And there is a dot on this on the right bottom side. This is the setting button. There you can navigate, especially navigation. For example, you can use the keyboard and so on. And if you are going to use this 1 or 2 days or 3 or 5 hours, you will be warm with the iOS 18, of course. That's a good function, really good helping function for us. If you cannot move your legs and your arms, of course. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback, and I hope to see you again on my channel. Soon.